Dear friends, welcome to my video. In this video, we'll see how to create and save an image file in the download folder from your Android app. So let's begin. We'll create a new project. Name this as save file in download folder. You can name this app anything, it doesn't matter. Rest of things I'll leave it as it is and click finish. Wait for my environment to load. Perfect, my environment has come up, and first and foremost, okay, before I do anything, I'll start my emulator as well. Let the emulator come up in parallel on the right hand side. I'll just minimize it for the time being, and what I'll do is I'll first go to my manifest file and define some of the permissions which we may require from the users. One is the read media images, because we'll be reading one image and then rewriting it into a new file into the download folder. That's what I wanted to show you. You can even create an image. I have a couple of videos how to create an image, but in this one we'll just reuse one of the images. We'll use this activity compat dot request permission to get the permission, then string, yeah, and one by one we'll just need the permission for both, right? Read media and write external storage, and then alt enter. Just press alt enter whenever it asks, so that it can import the required, yeah, static package over here. Okay, nevertheless, let emulator come up in parallel. I'll just switch to my this path, and over here what I will need as a third argument is permission granted. Perfect. Okay, so apart from that, I don't think I need a project menu or this explorer on the right hand side. And over here I think I will again remove this also. Textual just need one button which will trigger everything kind of, and I can name this button as create image file. Okay, and I'll give some constraints so that the error goes away. And yeah, that's all, I guess. Now back to Java code. I'll quickly create a public method, public void button image create image file view, yeah, and I will go back to my XML layout file, and over here I'll associate this button on click attribute to the method what we have just now created, so that whenever this button is clicked, this particular method is called. So let's begin. We'll do most of the stuffs in this method itself. In fact, all the stuffs we'll do in this button. Let me see what's the condition of my emulators. Yeah, so the code has come up on the in fact not the code, the app has come up on the right hand side. Now let me quickly start my implementation. So what I'll be doing is, in this case I'll be using one of the files from the download folder. Okay, so before I continue, let me quickly go and show what is in my emulator. So I've already downloaded a file in my downloads folder in the file, which I will try to access in the code. I'll hard code it. So there are a couple of files I downloaded. Probably I'll use this first one, images.jpg. So let me complete this. Storage service is what I need. It may ask me to typecast, just do that casting. Okay, so once we have that, we will need is something called a storage volume, which is pointing to the internal storage. So we can use this storage volumes dot get and then 0th index. Perfect. So this storage manager, this will be pointing to the internal storage. Internal storage. Now from this we can create our file where we will like to. Okay, first the file where we'll, okay, alt enter. So we'll like to read our input, which is the input image I can say. Okay, and this will be new file, and this will be storage volume dot get directory dot get path plus download slash images dot jpeg. Perfect. Now what we'll do is we'll convert this into bitmap. bitmap, bitmap image input or input image, bitmap of input image, and I can use this bitmap factory dot decode file, and I can use the file get path. Yeah. So this will create my bitmap, and now I'll use this bitmap to convert into something called byte array. So first let me create something called byte array output stream. New, I think I could have used that in this one. New byte output stream. Perfect. Yeah, and then I'll be using this to convert my bitmap into a bytes array. I'll show you. So you can use something called compress method. This is also used to compress into a compress, like if you want to reduce the size or resolution and all. Yeah, but we here will not do that. We'll use the maximum quality, which is 100, so it will retain the quality. However, we'll just change it over here. Okay, so before doing this, we can over here we can use this byte output stream, and also what we can do is we can quickly create a byte array, which is basically bytes array, and here from the byte output stream we can convert into the byte array. Perfect. So why we need these byte arrays, we'll show you, because we'll use something called file output stream. Okay, before that I'll create another file. In fact, file output, and this file probably I'll just copy paste this, will be at the same location in the downloads folder. However, I just change the name of the file is output1.jpg. Okay, and now what I'll be using is something called file output stream, new file output stream, and I'll give this as an input over here. It may ask me to either put some try catch or exception, so I'll just go for exception, which will add this exception over here in the method itself. It is much more cleaner and yeah, elegant. Anyway, I'll just continue. Once our file output streams is there, then I can use something called, and over here there is something called write method, and if you observe here it takes bytes array as an input, so I'll use that bytes array what we just know created, and that's all. I guess we have to just close it, but yeah, it's giving some kind of, we have to add exceptions so that, yeah, just this will get changed. That's it. So I have restarted my app, and let it come up. Okay, so it's asking for, okay, so let me minimize this. It's asking for access, click allow, and just click this. Let's see, of course we have not done anything in the app layout, so we have to go to the downloads folder directly. Perfect. If you notice, I can see one more file which is called created output1.jpg, which is from here, and that's because we converted this existing file images.jpg into some kind of bytes array using this method called bitmap compress, and then we use the bytes array to write through a file output stream to our output file over here. Perfect. So same method can be used to write other files such as text file or other files. But yeah, I just wanted to show how we can easily do it for a JPG file. That's all. I hope this video is useful to you. If you have any questions or suggestions, then please put in the comment section below. And if you like this video, then please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.